Back here on Titans Talk. Phone lines open for you guys tonight, 737-7767, to talk about an exciting Titans win against the Texans on Sunday. This 5-0 start and the big matchup this weekend against the Steelers. A noon kickoff at Nissan Stadium. Fans will be there, 10,000, 12,000, something in that neighborhood for the game to cheer on the Titans. If you are not in that lucky few, however, you can watch the game on NewsChannel 5. Time now to dive in to the highlights from this past game. The Titans got off to a great start. Ryan Tannehill spinning it in there to Anthony Firkser, had the monster game in 7-0. Second possession, Derrick Henry, 34 yards. This was the longest run of the season up to that point, and it started a big day. Later on the drive, look at A.J. Brown. Just going with Tannehill, finding some open space and getting himself into the end zone. Titans were in control early, up 14-0. Houston would come back. It's 4th and goal. Got to score. And it's Darren Fells with the 1-yard TD reception to get Houston on the board. Titans answer immediately, though. Adam Humphries back in the lineup, wide open, touchdown. And it's 21-7. 21-10 into the third quarter. Anthony Firkser again, 45 yards, sends on Stephen Gostkowski for a field goal to restore a 14-point lead, but the kick is blocked. Special teams woes still a bit of a problem, and here come the Texans, breakdown in coverage, and there's the big fella, Fells again, 35 yards after a pass interference on the next play. Set up David Johnson in from the 1, and it's 21-17. Very ensuing drive. Ty Sambrailo gets beat by J.J. Watt after Taylor Lewan got hurt. Titans cannot fall on it. Texans recover at the 4. And then look at Watson. Buying time, on the run, hitting Brandon Cooks for the touchdown. 16 straight Texan points put them in the lead. Same score, fourth quarter. Titans backed up, just needing some room. The King gets them out of the shadows of their own goalpost. He gets a whole lot more. They're not going to get him. 94-yard touchdown. Henry with 2:12 on the day. Titans back in front. After the 2-point conversion, it's a 6-point game. Fans barely back in their seats. And Watson's going deep for Will Fuller. 53-yard touchdown. Houston back in front. 30-29. Titans trying to get it all back with a big play again. Tannehill going deep. But he's picked off for just the second time this year. Great catch by Bradley Roby. And the Texans would cash in. 15-play drive, taking tons of time off the clock. Under 2 to go. It's Cooks again. Touchdown Texans. Romeo Crennel's like, we're 1-4. We're going for 2 in the win. But Big Jeff gets his paw up, knocks it down. So it stays a 7-point game. Titans have to go 76 yards, less than 2 minutes. Look at Firkser. He had a $113 receiving, a career high for the tight end. Clock ticking down, 7 to go. It's A.J. Brown, 2 feet down, corner of the end zone with 4 seconds left. We are all tied up. Look at that reception. Yep, left foot down, touchdown Titans. We go to OT. Coin toss won by Tennessee. Look at the reaction from Watson. It's like he knew what was coming. Henry out of the backfield. Oh, he's got plenty of room to run. Look at the big fella motoring deep into Houston territory. They're already in field goal range after the 53-yard game, but they want to put it away. 3rd and goal. Henry out of the King Cat. Get out of my way. Into the end zone. Tighten up. Tennessee comes back again with a late fourth quarter drive and wins it in OT. 42-36 the final. The Titans are 5-0 for the first time since 2008, one of the 3 remaining unbeatens in the National Football League after a monster effort from Henry, Tannehill, Firkser, and company. A monster win for the Titans. Dive continues into this game of what exactly happened. Let's get our keys to the game with Titans radio analyst Jonathan Hutton from the Electric Power Company's Sunday Sports Central. Time now for the Xfinity keys to the game. We bring in our analyst, Jonathan Hutton of Titans Radio. Jonathan, what a game, what a finish, and what a performance from King Henry, who would not be denied.
It doesn't get much better than today, NFL-wise. And all hail the king. King Henry, indeed, Steve. This was playoff Derrick Henry. We had a feeling that we would see this version of Henry today because Houston was allowing 160 yards per game on the ground. But Henry and the offensive line says, we'll see the 160. We'll raise you by 52 by the end of it. It was a dominant performance. He now has the most 200-yard rushing games in the Titans era, the most in the NFL since 2018, and today he set a new career high in all-purpose yardage as well. No bigger yardage than the King Cat formation that ended the game.
The Titans defense struggled in its own right with Watson, who had 335 yards and 4 touchdowns passing. But Ryan Tannehill throws for 364 and 4 TDs himself and delivers in the clutch once again.
He does this on the routine basis now. The expectation is Tannehill, he's going to get it done. Coach Dave McGinnis calls him a fighter pilot. And here's what he means by that. He is calm, cool, and collected in stressful situation. And on the game-time drive, he completed passes to 5 different receivers. And there's just a belief that he's going to get the job done. And the Texans were doing a nice job with him in the second half, getting pressure, forcing the issue. And then he goes 8 of 9 on the final possession to tie the game and ends the game on a great drive, ending with Henry on that touchdown run. It was the 1-2 combo today.
And it's not just those guys. It's the entire team that continues to find a way. This is now 4 wins in the final 2 minutes or overtime in 5 weeks.
You can't deny the mental toughness of this team. And it starts with Mike Vrabel, and then it trickles down throughout the entire locker room that in the clutch, they're going to find a way. And that's big because they needed that today. They had a 350-yard passer and a 200-yard rusher, and they were 4 seconds away from losing. But good teams find a way to win. Clock management down the stretch. Adam Humphries always knowing where the sticks are. A.J. Brown doing a wonderful job adjusting and then keep getting the feet in. Ferkser's 8 catches, but also Ferkser's block on the game-winning touchdown run from Henry. It all equals a massive victory against a bad football team, but a massive victory in the division.
Titans get it done and are now 5-0 for the first time since 2008.